Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth part of this Caed Nua marathon that I have been running for far too long. I apologize for the delay because, I uploaded the last episode more than 3 months ago. And yes, I really apologize for that, but that's mainly because, I upgraded my computer's OS and it somehow messed up with my OBS audio capture plugin. So there was no sound coming out of the game. I could not record any kind of sound coming up from the program, and it was very annoying. But now I fixed it, so yes, I am back. Um, by the way, let's pick up from when we left off, which was here we discover that our basement is inhabited by a huge, terrifying elder dragon, and now we need to deal with it. We need to understand why it is here, what it wants, and first of all, and mainly, we need to understand how to get rid of it. So. The dragon stretches itself up to its full height, its oars looming like towers, and then it lowers its head, turning a sharp and intelligent gaze upon you.
Here you are, nearly at the heart of the world. What a journey you have made.
Hello, madam. Do you happen to be the master below?
Yes, the master below. You have found her. Caed Nua is mine, as is all that lies beneath it.
Yours? Are you really sure?
How fortunate you are to learn such well-guarded secrets. All it has cost you is your life.
Know what? I think I'll just go back upstairs, home. Sit there, count my gold, and live a long, happy life. It was nice to meet you, Dragon. See you next time in another plane of existence, preferably. After all this, think of how many have died to stand where you are now. How keenly jealous they would be. Let's take some time. Let's ask her some questions. First of all, you are the one they spoke of all this time, the master below, right? You already told me you are, but I'm going to ask you again just because I don't really want to fight you.
In a fashion. Think on it. How many hundreds of souls killed by fawning Zorops or devoured by trolls? Dashed against sealed doors, dragged screaming into dark pits by spiders. All to see what you have seen.
And also to hear your multi-layered, fabulous voice, my dear Edgar Dragon.
A gate into the past. The history of a fallen people. The haunted treasures of a mad king. The final monument of a distraught father. An old man weeping in the dark. And each and every man and woman that falls comes here. To this place. To me.
To this place, you say, eh? So, what is this place exactly?
All that remains of a dead man's greatest wish. A grand memorial, or merely a sorry little tomb. More than Od Nua's precious son are buried here, of course. Many more. It is where the Adra veins converge, before descending into the hollows of the world.
That is what calls you all down here in the end, though it lies now beyond reach. Do you feel it now that you are so close? That pull towards transformation. Okay, that's good to know, but all things considered, I'd rather not have to fight you. That is your way, isn't it? To bend words instead of blows. Well, I'm sorry, I am a philosopher. I mean, I can hit you very hard with a very big book, but I'm not that good fighter, you know. To negotiate and compromise. There are no sweet words that would say you here, godlike. Good to know. We've each come to our limits. I can't let you leave. You'll have every dragon hunter for miles down here trying to make a name for themselves, and you, well, you can't go any further. This is the end. Okay, then it's time to take some more time. Let's try and ask her some more questions, like, wait. Tell me why you are down here, at least, before slaughtering me. Please, sate my curiosity. Surely you can guess. The dragon raises her head, looking towards the towering legs of the Edward statue. Oh, are you Ilsa's pet? I didn't know that. You know what power lies within the soul? I'm a watcher. I should know, yes. Everything here, living or dead, knows it, feeds on it, thrives on it. I fed upon Od Nua's slaves while they toiled, and then, once I had grown upon the Titan, in the living veins of the word. Let's read that again. I kinda didn't see the full stuff there. So I fed upon Od Nua's slaves while they toiled, and then, once I had grown, upon the Titan and the living veins of the word. To go from a single, feeble intelligence to hearing the voices of hundreds. Perhaps that sounds familiar to you. Yeah, it does. The statue survives in part, as do I. We are much changed, both of us. She raises Adra-laden wings, raised above you like a second ceiling. Nothing can feed upon the souls of thousands and remain the same. I guess so. But you are the only one to have come so far. I cannot allow you to leave, not now that you have seen this place. So, you told me that you feed on the statue, don't you? With the fall of the Engwithans, the statue has come to hold the souls of its time and of the era's sins. The dragon lowers her wings, and in consuming it, I have gained what power and knowledge these fleeting lives provide. Okay. Every clumsy explorer, every mercenary and adventurer, their souls drift down, and some are caught here in what remains of Od Nua's Titan. Any single soul is but a trifle, of course, raindrops in the desert. Okay, so you told me that you feed upon the Adra, and so please enlighten me. What will you do when the Adra is gone? What indeed? Am I to dig my way free, follow your tracks up and out of this place? There is a rumbling growl underlying the dragon's speech. Already the Titan is not as it once was. I have a few centuries yet before the remainder has lost its power, and then I will starve. But that hardly helps you here and now. So you're telling me that you're basically trapped down here. I came into this place as a hatchling. I was yet small, and my wings slight. You will note that I have grown. Just a bit, dear dragon, just a bit. The dragon stamps one mighty foot upon the earth, and the ground quakes. So too has the Hadra weighed me down. But I am not wholly trapped, no. The mind wanders, and like your ciphers, like you, I can cast myself beyond the limits of my bones. Only my reach is far greater. far greater. I haven't had my coffee or tea or anything containing caffeine yet, so yeah, my reading will be incredibly slurry and messy. I apologize for that. Um, all that has happened since Od Nua's fall, I have witnessed firsthand. The fall of cities, the death of languages, war, pestilence, the mundane lives of farmers and kings alike. Okay, that was anticlimactic with the mundane lives of farmers. Okay, entire days I have lingered in the low consciousness of people 100 leagues apart, but in time, always, the body calls.
And here I return. The endless tide of treasure hunters. Od Nua's sorrow. I have observed 100 lives upon the surface, and all are dear to me. But the flesh reigns.
Um, but yeah, it seems to me that there's not much Adra left. No, and in time I, like all who walked this path, will die as well. Is there no way to free you, dragon?
Do you mean to dig me free?
No, no.
There may be a way, if you are willing.
Oh. Let's hear that.
I cannot send the whole of my soul afield, not at once. But if you were to take something of mine past the boundaries of this place, I could obtain a new living vessel, a body with which I might wander the world, as you do.
Oh, good to know. And how would this be done? Do you have any instructions I can follow? There is an old amulet given me by the Xoribs. Xoribs are every damn where. With a talisman of Adra, it might match my scale. With a talisman of Adra, it might match my scale. Such tokens provide a grounding point, and if you could find a vessel that might hold a soul as powerful as mine, it is a matter of transferring my soul first into a small portion of Adra, and then into some adequate body. The meat of me dies here, but I will leave in another form. Okay. So you want me to find a vessel for your soul so you can possess it and keep living as, well, the vessel itself. Does this mean that I will have to kill someone? We cannot kill, but yes, someone of sufficient powers that my soul will not burn their flesh to cinders. I have observed such a person in my journeys. There is a dragon hunter, Fallenroad, who has girded her soul against such threats. I would be lying godlike if I said I did not also enjoy the irony of it. She lingers at the shrine of Galloway within the scorched forest, the Black Meadow. Oh, perhaps she meant to rekindle that fading sense of victory. The dragon's laugh sends vibrations through your sternum. Okay. So, okay, Beast. I know everything I wanted to know. I decided I will help you.
Then take the amulet. You will need to convince her by some means to place the amulet about her neck. With that conduit between us, I will have the means to displace her soul and gain my freedom.
Alright then. But first, you must return to the place where you slew your predecessor. Set the scale upon the Titan's hand, and I will then move my soul within it. Once you are out of reach. Okay, of course.
Know this. I will not be easily betrayed, nor will mere stone contain me if I do not wish it.
Okay, that's clear. No problemo. Let's save. Accept. No, please don't crash. No. Please. Please. I mean, oh. Oh, thank goodness. This computer has been giving me really nightmares as of late because, like, it can't, it simply cannot run programs without crashing every, like, without crashing every, I don't know, every 10 seconds or so. So now, if only I remembered where to go. Perhaps I needed to go back down. Maybe there's a ladder. I cannot really remember because, to be totally honest, I love this game to bits, but let's say that I'm not very sharp when it comes to combat, so I tend to avoid optional bosses for for my own well-being, because I mean, I try to, to fight some of them at times, like console hot, etc. But let's say that I kinda get.
Mind your step, little thief.
Of course, yes, madam. Goodbye. I won't be stealing your stuff. Oh no, let's go back. Let's go back. Yeah, as I was saying, at times I try to fight some of the toughest and optional bosses, but let's say that I had to give up after a while because I just can't. Like, I have my ears handed over to me over and over and over and over again. And it's kind of a weird feeling. Because, yeah, it's not like I'm ashamed or anything. No, it's true. I cannot keep console hot. I tried so many times, it's insane, and he keeps really defeating me in the most humiliating way possible. Alright, so apparently we made it all the way up to level 1. Let's get...
Alright then.
Oh. Oh. Intruders. What do they want? Oh, right. Laden Key Assassins. My favorite. Hello, dears. Hold there. A rogue man stands in the doorway. His gaze moving between you and Kanarua. Oh, of course. Of course. Kan actually, yes, told us that he had some unsavory company he had been dealing with as of late. Oh, not this again. Now, of all times, Kana gnashes his teeth together, his face darkening with fury. You don't really want to see Anomawa furious, just saying. Another robed figure, a woman, looks at you. So, this is the Watcher. You made this very convenient, running to ground in the same place. Adolf's eyes burn, and he reaches for his wand. Careful. Our hunting parties have joined, and we have the advantage of numbers. Make this easy on yourself and surrender. We'll end it quickly. What about you just go F off? That sounds like a better option to me. Okay, so in case you haven't got it yet, this is my turf, okay? So Leave now, or die where you stand. Your choice. The roadman makes a sharp gesture at his throat. Kill them, and keep the other close to hand. I don't want their souls drifting free of this place. Okay then. Let's see if I can remember how to fight in this game. So let's see. Blade. Mindrender. Assassin. Okay, so we need to get rid of the Cypher and the Priest. First thing, because they're very dangerous. Maneha, please leap to this guy here. You. Paralyze someone, please. They're going to attack us, so I guess here is good places I need to cast it. Devil. See what I can do. Okay, let's try and charm someone. Ooh, there's a mage there. Okay, nice. I managed to freeze everyone, Maneha included. Okay, good job. Good job, Bea. You're so good at this kind of games. I'm so good at fighting. Guys, I am the best. Aww. Okay, let's try not to fry Maneha now.
Ah, heck.
Well, I have mastery of the spells that could have without using up. Oh, now he's our ally. Oh my god, I'm fighting so badly. Okay, no fireballs, no more. I haven't played this game in an incredibly long while, so sorry, I'm really... Okay. This I lost that skill nearly everyone. Good job, man. Good job. I haven't been playing this game very long. Kinda looks over the bodies, shaking his hand. What a waste. He turns to you. I don't see why they bothered. What harm can a broken tablet do? Or any artifact? They aren't even Glanfadons. Color me confused, kinda. By the way, how long do you think that we're stuck waiting up here? While I hope. I like to imagine that they were actually trapped here for weeks before that we actually showed up. And then they kinda acted all cool. Oh yeah, we were waiting for you, now we kill you. Yeah, of course. You know what, kinda honestly, I don't really think that we're here for the tablet itself. I think you're right. They never asked us for what we found. It seems to be the ruins themselves that take issue with us exploring. Enough to help me across Edir, Examit, and the Dirwood. So, my character really hates the Latin key. So, well, she would like to say, let's hunt them down for a change. But the fact is that she's also, fairly diplomatic most of the time, so She just tried to tone the situation down a bit, and well, that just means you're on the right path. So keep going. But that's the thing. There was no book of virtues, no message of peace, no answers. I had it wrong. He frowned. So if we are, as you say, on the right path, what's at the end of it? Probably another you just dragon. Don't think it over too much. Kinda really, it's not worth it. It seems like if either of us are going to find any answers, they aren't going to be in there. He jerks a thumb back towards the stairs. The leaden key knows something we don't, and I mean to keep it that way. Your enemies are mine. I owe you much for all that you've done for me. Perhaps there will be answers for both of us at the end of our journey. Glad to hear it. Let's go, Kana. Okay, good. Let's save. Oh my god, I have so many save games here. Good. Let's loot these poor idiots' corpses. Okay, I'll also keep this grimoire. Let's see if there's an interesting spell inside it. Even though I don't think so. We're pretty OP as of now. I mean, I'm not a good player, but I know that actually we could win fights much more easily if I were a good one, because well, we are pretty high level now. Boring. Okay. Oh my god, how much? Oh my god, how much trash do I have to let my companions carry? That's insane. Oh, alright, it's good enough. So,
Course.
let's go. Let's go and summon the dragon soul inside the talisman so we can free her. You stand at the center of the upturned pole. Creepy. Know what will happen? Oh my goodness. Like, the idea that it could actually animate and crush us in the span of a second, it's pretty upsetting. I want to play that fire so much. By the way, as I was saying, you stand at the center of the upturned pole where the dragon directed you to place your amulet. Place the amulet on the statue. You place the amulet carefully on the pole. For a moment, nothing appears to happen. Then, as you look on, the other gem begins to glow faintly, then steadily, gleaming like the dragon's own golden eyes. Weren't they purple? The game model. By the way, the amulet is warm to the touch when you retrieve it, and seems to hum with power. Party gained. A good deal of experience. Nice, super nice. Okay. Let's go find the dragon's lair then. Alright, so here we are, it's the Black Meadow. Yeah, basically I traveled off screen because the loading screens were actually quite invasive. I mean, it's the moment I popped, I literally just popped up from the ground, and then yeah, and then decided to rest a bit, and then traveled back to Black Meadow, and it was only a fairly huge loading screen, and I don't think you guys are too interested in that. that kind of things. If I remember well, the dragon hunter must be somewhere around here. Yes, alright, so... Right, let's try and trick this woman into wearing a talisman that will have her possessed by another dragon's soul. Good day to you, madam. How's it going? A woman in gleaming mail stands guard before the shrine, her head bowed in thought or prayer. The clasp of her cloak bears the engraving of a dog's head. The amulet rides in your pack, seeming almost to be alive. You feel a pressing compulsion to do as the dragon asked, and place it about a woman's neck.
Hail, traveler.
She looks up as you approach, discarding her solemn appearance for a crooked grin. Greetings, stranger. You don't see too many travelers out this way lately. Shame, really. Oh, you must be Fallen Road then. I didn't think my name was common knowledge. How is it you know me? Lie, I brought you a gift for helping my family with the drake some years back. Or throw the amulet around her neck, or... It's a long story. Let's just say there's a dragon with its mind set on your corpse. She wanted me to find you, or... just idle talk in the pubs. Could I ask you some questions? Okay, then. What am I going to choose? But of course, I'm going to tell her the truth. I have I'd never want to put the amulet around their neck on a roleplay level. Like, that's definitely something my character would never do. So, heck, did you really think I was going to comply to the dragon's request? Oh, you were so wrong. I would never do that. Never. I'm going to fight the dragon and fail epically, but that's another story. In the meantime, let's just tell Fallen Road the truth. So, well, you know what? The problem is that I have a dragon in my basement, and the dragon really wanted, to convince me to put this talisman around your neck so that its soul could flow from it to your body, and it will basically possess you. So yeah, that's why I know who you are, where you are, and yeah, that's it. Almost as soon as the words clear your lips, the amulet you hold shatters with a loud crack. You feel a foreign cresting wave of anger come upon you, and then the feeling is past. You lost an item, the dragon's amulet. Fallenroth studies you with sober interest. Seems she wasn't happy about you telling me the truth. Oh, you don't say. I can't really understand why. I suspect Fallenroth is right. I also suspect it's just as well we didn't release a creature to the surface. Thank you, Aloth, for agreeing with me for the very first time in the entire game. I appreciate that. I really do. I certainly am, however. It must have been tempting, but dragons make poor allies. Always are alien to them, and they don't much care about keeping promises. Okay, I was granted Scalebreaker. This is why I really went through the fuss of going back and forth, giving her the amulet, etc., so that I could receive that bonus. Because it will weaken the dragon basically, and I will have a slightly easier time trying to fight it. I fear you made a powerful enemy, one that you should seek out before it comes for you, especially since it lives in my basement. Yeah, of course. For what you've done, I owe you thanks, and more besides. I'll teach you what I've learned in my time fighting her kind, and you can go better prepared to that battle. Okay, thank you. Nice! Nice! So, let's save again. Oh, I messed up by save files again. Oh well, I will clean them up later. Um. Alright then, so I'll just inspect that Galawain shrine real quick, and then I will wave you goodbye.